I was really looking for any kind of help. I always have heard that there's all these programs and there's different options open, but there's nothing that was available to me as a small farmer with limited resources. Started out with just a tiny little lean-to shed and a barn that we couldn't even close the doors on. I mean, the first couple years that I had, once I started getting more cows, every time it'd rain, I'd watch the nutrients just washing down off of the hill and disappear, and I wanted to contain them. I needed to do something or change something to capture what I was losing. Without EPRI and AFT, this would not be possible. I spoke with my local agent, Pete, and he came out, we looked at it together, decided what we could do, and it was really straightforward. We added a 95-foot by 47-foot feed pad, heavy use pad in concrete. It's sloped away from the feeding area, and in the one corner there's storage for manure. Another option that I did was the buffer strip. The buffer strip is an area that I don't let the cows on very often. They're out there for a short period of time to eat the vegetation. It provides me with extra food, but it catches any runoff from the heavy use pad. I also fenced off all of my streams and put in a very small passageway for the cattle to cross the stream so they can still access the water if they need to from the far part of the farm, but it keeps them out of the stream and allows the vegetation to grow as it needs to. My dad used to fish down the road on the bridge. There used to be an old school bridge down there, like an old railroad truss bridge. And he used to sit on that bridge and fish when he was a kid. My grandpa used to catch catfish in the area. The only thing I've ever seen since I was a kid was a little minnow and maybe some stuff that people, would catch and release. My wife and kids were actually fishing down in the deep spot down here about 3 weeks ago, and pulling out 8-9 inch long fish. I know that someday I'm not going to be here and somebody else has got to deal with whatever I leave them, and this is a much better way to leave my legacy than some people in the past have done.